Stampers, it's Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today is the last video in the Z-Fold series that I presented on stage this last April. So remember these three cards that we posted. This was the first one, the gift card holder. The gift card goes there. Then we had the modified Z-Fold. Then we had the pop-up Z-Fold. Okay, so now I did demonstrate on 5 cards on stage, but today's video I'm just going to show you both ways and how you can do the Z-Fold because it's very simple. So this is the card we're going to actually make today, and I'm going to show you the 2 different ways you can do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so there are a lot of layers to this card, and of course if you don't want to layer, you can just skip some of the layers on the card. I mean, it's totally up to you, but my Z-Fold card class was kind of over the top, and I really liked the chrome, so just know that it's just the idea that I'm sharing with you. Okay, so let me give you all the layers of this card. So the basic gray is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and then you're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, so then let's start with the panels. You're going to need 2 basic black pieces of cardstock, and these are both cut at 2 1/2 by 4. Then I'm using the silver foil sheets, which I'm calling the chrome. These are both cut at 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so now for the inside of the part, which is for this section, the silver foil sheet is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then the basic black is going to layer over top of that at 3 3/4 by 5. Then we have a piece of whisper white, which is cut at 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay, so next we're going to start with the layer of the motorcycle in the front. The basic black is cut at 3 by 4 1/4. Then the basic gray is cut at 2 3/4 by 4. Then we have the silver foil sheet cut at 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then the smaller layer here, the basic black is cut at 2 by 3 5/8. And then the whisper white piece is cut at 1 3/4 by 3 3/8. So next we're going to go ahead and adhere all the pieces to the base of the card, and I'm just going to fast forward through all this because this is a lot of layers to be putting on the card. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp our motorcycle on this piece, and then I have some scrap that we're going to use for the banner and then also Born to Ride. And the stamp set we're using is called One Wild Ride. Love it. Okay, we're going to use the black archival ink. I'm going to stamp the motorcycle first. I'm going to grab some black cardstock so I can see right where that is. Hopefully I wanted to put my head in the camera. Okay. Up there. Hopefully that's good. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stamp our badge, which is Life's a Journey, Enjoy the Ride. Okay, and then we're going to stamp Born to Ride, the little banner in the stamp set. We're going to use the Big Shot to cut the Born to Ride out with the framelit. Okay, so let's grab the Big Shot. Okay, so we're using the bunch of banner framelits. We're going to use this one right here for Born to Ride. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab our best badge punch. Punch out, life's a journey, enjoy the ride. Okay, let's move the big shot. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the badge. And then also on Born to Ride. Okay, then we're going to add adhesive to the back of the motorcycle. And I'm going to put that onto the top layer. Okay, and then the banner is going to go right underneath that. Okay, now we're going to put adhesive only on the left-hand side, on the back side. Okay, we're going to take our card, close the card, and then we're going to just position the motorcycle in the center of that. Okay, so now it looks like this. So now you'll notice that you can go ahead and adhere both of the chrome and the black piece for your panel, and then your card will look like this. Okay, but I'm going to show you the other way to use it as a gift card holder. So I'm going to use the 1.5 inch circle punch on the chrome paper, and I'm going to punch approximately about half of the circle out, just kind of centering that. Hopefully that's good. Okay, then we're going to put adhesive just on the 3 sides. Okay, then we're going to put this onto the black layer, just like that. And I'm going to put this onto the panel now. Just like that. Okay, and then your gift card is going to slide right in here. Let me grab one of those. Okay, so here's a gift card. So we're just going to slide this right in here, and it hides behind that front panel. But before we go any further, we're going to have to adhere this panel down. So then we can have them slide the gift card out of the card when they open it. So this is the way this one opens up. Cute. And then it's the exact same card, it's just that it's not sealed down and it doesn't have the gift card over here. Okay? Alright, so then let's go ahead and add the badge to the inside. And that's it. Okay, so that's your final 2 cards for my Z-Fold class that I did at On Stage. So there's those 2. Okay, so now let me show you the other 2 that I made for On Stage. Here's one that I used the pink glimmer paper. It's a gift card holder. And then here's the other one with the pumpkin pie in black with the whisper white. And then the gift card holder there too. Okay, so there's those. Okay, so here's the other ones. Here's the pop-up Z-Fold and the gift card holder, and then this is the modified Z-Fold. Okay, and I'll have the playlist down below this video, so if you want to see the past cards, you can click on that. All right? Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!